Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here, and today we're going to be checking out max level Ornn versus Aurelion Sol. Haven't played Ornn in a little while, or haven't recorded any matches for him. I know he's a champion that a lot of people like, despite the fact that he is one of the weaker champions in the game. So we have him at level 30 and 3 stars. His star power is game start, summon Ornn's Forge, so this is a landmark. And then the first time you forge each round, forge again. And this landmark, what it does, it's going to make this time and dedication a fleeting one every single round. Your 2 star, I made this, +1 starting mana. The first time you play an ally or equipment that costs 4 or more mana, manifest an equipment and reduce its cost by 2. So this manifest, essentially, it's just going to give you a selection of 3 random equipment, and you can choose which one you want to add to your hand. For the relics, we're going with the Curator's Gatebreaker and Crown Guard Inheritance plus Corrupted Star Fragment. What we're trying to do is be able to play Ornn. He might end up just one-shotting the Nexus based on how much damage we've been able to do, but if that's not the case, at least we can essentially guarantee he'll be leveled up when we play him. That way we'll be able to rally. So if we've already started with the attack token, we'll attack first, then play Ornn. If we don't have the attack token, this is a way for us to generate it. We'll be able to then attack with our leveled up Ornn. When he levels up, you see forge me twice, then summon a attacking spirit of the ram with my stats. So this big unit right here, it says 1/1, but it's going to have all of Ornn's stats, which is normally quite a lot. It also has overwhelm. Most situations with the corrupted star fragment, Ornn is going to consume that ram. So essentially he's making all of those stats that would be temporary because this unit is ephemeral. He's now making them permanent and essentially doubling his own stats while also granting himself overwhelm. Pretty powerful combo. This should end the game in most situations, but even if it doesn't, then we have a giant unit on the board that can help close out the game. If you're enjoying all of this Path of Champions content, definitely like and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, here we are. We are about a third of the way through. Don't want this match to end up being too long. It is Ornn, he's a bit slow, so this still might be a very long video. We have gotten some decent powers. We got the overprepared, game start, create a random equipment in hand. It costs 2 less. Very nice to have. Lets us start forging and building up a unit or building up an equipment at the very start of the game. Rush them down, giving us just a nice little bit of stats whenever we play a unit. Spell burn, we're normally going to be playing at least 1 spell every round, so this will help just do a little bit of damage to the enemy Nexus. For our support champions, we actually got very lucky. We were able to get Pantheon. Now the main thing about Pantheon and his cards is they all have Faded. Each round, the first time an allied card targets me, grant me 1/1. We're generating a card every single round that can target our allies, so this actually pairs quite well together. He also has Elusive, which is a pretty good keyword. All right, we want to get this champion item chest. Let's see, we have Sejuani and Gangplank. I think we'll go for the Sejuani. All right, we'll actually get rid of the Bone Club since we know we're going to be generating an equipment at the start of the game. We'll hold on to the rest. Nice to have some early game units. Alright, let's play our Faded so we can use our time and dedication.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
That Faded really helping us scale up our units. Figures they immediately attack, so we can't play anything. Yeah, we'll just block with the Gem Crafter. Alright, so nice. We already have a unit on the board, scaling somewhat out of control, and we can just keep forging them every round. So we're going to do what they did to us. We're going to open attack so that they don't have the chance to play anything.
We feast tonight, Bard.
So next round we'll be able to play our Ornn. We just want to forge up this card as much as we can so that Ornn is going to have as many buffs as possible, or as many stats as possible.
A broken thing is a waiting thing.
Alright, I think we'll just pass here. So since we already have the attack token,
Onwards!
we're going to attack first, do as much damage as possible, and then play our Ornn.
Pain is nothing.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him! Name's Ornn. No
Alright, so we should just one-shot the Nexus. Alright, GG. Alright, Shield Vault, not bad. Champion item chest. Then we'll go for the Dragon Tooth for Ornn. Now, if you were playing Ornn yourself, it's not always a bad idea to focus on your support champion and just have them be your somewhat main carry, and you just buff them up with all of your forges. That being said, though, since we want Ornn to be the focus if possible, that's why we're going to be somewhat ignoring Pantheon. We'll still probably end up playing him, but don't want to put all the upgrades towards him. I think giving him Fury and 1-1 wouldn't be a bad option. So we have Zoe, and we have Karma with Duplicate. So even though with Karma we'd be able to play our Ornn right away, he wouldn't really have the time to scale up, and Karma with Duplicate can be pretty scary. I think it'd actually be better to go up against Zoe. Alright, I think we'll just hold on to these two. We want to get one of our 1-cost units if possible. Alright, we don't, but we have the 0 mana equipment, which is very nice. We want to be able to forge every round. I guess we won't actually attack. We don't want them to be able to kill our unit. I think we'll just play the Weaponsmith here.
Me. That's why Smith.
This will be a little rough that we're just going to have to take this damage. We have really no way to deal with elusive units.
For those who need it.
So we're going to attack like this. They're probably going to end up blocking. We're then going to try to surprise them with We Stand Together to turn the fight in our favor. Well, not quite, but I was hoping they'd block with maybe one of their elusives. Still got some good damage down, though. We'll play the Warding Stones just so we can get an extra mana next round. Yeah, let's heal this unit. I don't know if we actually have had a follower die. I wanted to play the Harrowing Return to reduce down some of their units, but I don't think that would actually kill anyone. So we'll play the Weaponsmith here.
Your dirt turtle keeps crawling into the furnace.
Don't yell at him. He's trying to help.
Yeah, there's no one thing about Zoe. We really have nothing we can do against this. Ornn doesn't have any sense of, or any form of removal, so we're kind of screwed. Alright, we have mana to play him, though. We already have the attack token, so first we'll just
More air, more coals.
attack with our
You
units.
spurn my gift. What's in here? Be brave. I always wanted to ride a shooting star.
Alright, and we'll let Ornn just end the game.
Now this is what good looks like.
Alright, GG. Alright, I guess buffing up our combat cook, not bad. Having some more blockers at the start of the game. This would be pretty nice. They'd also scale well with our created cards since they have augment. Yeah, this would be pretty good. I think I'm actually going to grab some winged messengers. The vampiric scepter could really help us out, and then we can get them to that 3 power very easily, and having some strong elusive units would really help us out. So I think we will actually grab a couple of these. Alright, item chest, shop. We have Victor with level up and Azir with unstable. Unfortunately, both of these can be putting a lot of pressure on you early. We'll risk going for Azir, but we are at half health, so not really in the best situation right now. Alright, good opening hand. Nice to get a bit of sustain and our Saga Seeker. We'll get rid of the Warding Stones. It's just too low tempo of a play to really utilize. Of course, they start with the attack token. They're probably going to play their 1-cost unit right away. Yep, there it is.
Care for a taste of tomorrow? See? This is progress. Dodge this.
We really don't want to take the damage, so although we don't want this unit to die, I feel like we need to be very careful with our Nexus health.
Upgrade. Nice. Evolve me.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, let's start scaling up this equipment.
But Sharima lives forever.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, so again, going to attack like this. We're going to hope that Azir blocks the Saga Seeker. Guess we'll only attack with this and hope that Azir blocks. We don't want our other unit to die. We're probably going to need the blocker. Okay, perfect.
Is this the face of fear?
Really nice to get him off the board.
Each a grain of sand in a mighty desert.
Wow, that blows. That really, really sucks.
See? This is progress. Don't mind if I do.
Alright, let's forge it up and I guess give us a bit of a heal and another mana crystal.
Try to keep up.
We mustn't linger.
Upgrade. Nice.
Alright, I think let's just try to push as much damage as we can right here. Yeah, let's do another catalyst. Give us a bit of a heal. And help us push a little bit more damage.
Dust on the wind.
Alright, so they were able to save themselves, but it shouldn't matter. We can just play Ornn first thing next round and end the game.
These dunes are the lifeblood of Sharima.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him. Fine, I'm here. Let's get on with it.
Alright, GG, nice. Alright, buffing up our weaponsmith, very nice. We want to have as many 1-costs as possible. It's not as necessary since we're summoning units at the start of the game, but we still want to focus on our early game since otherwise we can just get overwhelmed by the enemy. I think this would just end up flooding our board too much since we're already summoning. Yeah, they just make it too crowded, I think, unfortunately. That quicksand looks pretty good, though. Also, the Reaper with Improvise, if we didn't already have an equipment we were summoning, this could be very nice. I think let's re-roll this power, try to get something a bit better. Sure, this will give us a lot of help throughout the game. And let's get some of these quicksands. This could really turn the tide of a fight in our favor. Alright, so we're up against Nautilus with Power Overwhelming. This should be a pretty easy fight. Alright, so what should we cut here? I think I might actually want to cut Bone Club. Since we're already generating equipment at the start of the game, this is somewhat unnecessary. We're really never going to want to play it anymore, because by the time we could play this, whatever equipment we started with is going to be better. So I think I'll actually end up cutting this from our hand. And let's try to take on Nautilus. Alright, pretty good opening hand. I think I'll get rid of the Mountain Goat. And actually get rid of the Ruthless Raider, since we already are summoning a couple units at the start of the game. Always nice when we get a zero-cost equipment.
See? This is progress. This is glorious. Yeah, I'm ready. Plug and play.
Alright, we'll attack like this, trying to get some good early damage down. And look at that, Ornn's already leveled up. Perfect.
See? This is progress.
Kindle picked me. That's why Smith.
So we're already massively outscaling them. We'll be able to open attack and really chunk them down here.
Yeah, I'm ready. Now I pack a punch.
Perfect. Alright, so we already have enough to kill them, and we can push even more damage with the stand together if something changes. They might have a stun here. Alright, so we'll pop the stand together, keeping that unit alive. And GG, nice. Alright, so very good selection here. Shadow Totem would probably be the best way to go. That way our Gatebreaker is going to hit twice, and normally when we play Ornn, he's just going to end the game. However, normally our board is getting pretty full, so we only really have room for one unit. Also, if we go with Shadow Totem, then we're probably just going to end the game as soon as we play Ornn and never actually get to attack with him. And I think that could be potentially a bit more boring to watch. So we're going to go for the Colossal Hammer and just focus on one Ornn, and then maybe also be able to show off an awesome attack somewhere throughout this game. Alright, so some really good options here. I think we'll go for the black market discount so that we can try to get our Ornn on the board a bit earlier. Now, these other two wouldn't be bad, especially if you're focusing on your early game and going for more of a passive strategy with Ornn himself, which is still definitely viable, but we want to be able to showcase Ornn as much as possible throughout this run, so we will go for the black market discount, so we can try to get him out a round or two earlier. Alright, Viego with Mana Flow. That will be pretty scary, but let's go for it. Alright, we'll get rid of the Return and one of the Shield Vaults. We'll hold on to these two, though. So one issue with having multiple Ornns in our hand, goodness, 3 of them, is that they will just keep fighting each other for the countdown. So like this one will go down to 6, but then we have 2 others at 7 that are then going to be discounted by the black market. So it will kind of hurt our scaling, sadly. I think let's actually spread out our stats a little bit more this time so they don't have as easy of a chance to block us.
Don't mind if I do.
Probably wouldn't have been bad to play the Weaponsmith Apprentice first.
Get the forge going.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Still
Nice.
Alright, able to push a good amount of damage. Very helpful.
Returned with interest.
Alright, let's just keep forging here. We could have stunned them, but don't really care if they attack.
This is glorious.
So we're going to use a shield vault here. We don't want to put it on this unit because they could then like vengeance and kill him. Although I was going to do that, but they're going to be able to play Viego then, which isn't the best.
Plug and play.
Not in the best situation. We know they're going to want to play Viego. Honestly, if we attack like this, they might feel like they need to spend some mana, so they couldn't get Viego out this round.
This one will do.
Now I pack a punch.
No, apparently not. Little sad there. See how they are, the Ornns over here are fighting for the discount. Really unfortunate. I guess we'll play the Ruthless Raider,
Land is ours.
just so we have another blocker for whatever they throw at us.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, we'll pass here, see what they do. We don't actually want to play the shield vault. We don't want the champion to get destroyed. Huh, they didn't bother doing anything. I mean, okay, GG, I guess.
Glorious.
Making him a bit stronger. Sure, not bad. 2 cost, that's a 5/5, would be pretty strong. Alright, what can we get from this shop? Mana Flow, that'll be great. Yeah, that's probably the best thing we could really grab. Alright, Tridimir with Duplicate, let's go. I think we'll get rid of the White Claw. Or White Flame. And the stones. Alright, so very nice. We only have one Ornn. So he should be the only one getting discounted every round.
Don't mind if I do. Go on, shake my hand. Upgrade. Nice.
Alright, pretty good opening hand. Our combination of powers is really helping us out here.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, let's play the Weaponsmith.
Beats in the rhythm with the bellows.
Just another winter, another day, another fight.
Alright, a little bit unfortunate.
Small tap.
Yeah, I think we'll just go like this. Our unit will die because they'll be able to block it, and our unit, or their unit, can't die. But we're just wanting to get their Nexus down a little bit more.
Stop this foolery.
And we're wanting Ornn to level up.
Moonlight smells blood.
Iron's hot.
Alright, let's play Ornn and end the game.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
So, 5 cost Ornn, not bad.
It was so good I named it Hammer.
And we'll actually be able to attack and show the power of this build. Very nice.
Here comes my molten friend.
GG. So we know we're generating a equipment every round, so we don't really need to put more equipment into our deck. The Crystal Carrier wouldn't be bad, but other than that, he's not going to bring too much to the field. I think I'd rather just have the Favored Artisan. All right, let's go for Irelia with Duplicate. All right, I think we'll get rid of the Combat Cook and hold on to the rest. A little sad. We honestly might want to consider trying to re-roll away any Ornns and count on drawing them, but... Wow, for an Irelia start, this was actually pretty good. And normally she attacks the very first round like 3 times and is super obnoxious.
Oh, great. Nice.
Alright, so they're probably going to play Irelia in the first round. Let's actually pass here. They're probably going to play her, and then we will... Done. Well, actually, all right, we're gonna pass.
Show them no weakness.
So we're gonna attack. I am going to hope that they're going to try to block this unit since they have 8 health and he has 7 power.
Oh, you're in for it.
Perfect. So let's just reduce her power down to a large amount. Ah, that's sad. Almost worked. We did get our Ornn to level up though, so there's that. Hopefully they don't open attack, but they probably will. Oh no, they didn't. Alright, let's go for time and dedication. Into at least stunning one of them so they both can't attack. This is going to end up hurting a lot though. Yeah, all these stupid flawless duets.
A line around me.
Oh, I hate Irelia so much.
Shake my hand.
We need to play other units just for more blockers.
When I am ready.
Follow my lead.
Together, stranger.
A line around me.
It's so annoying. We're just trying to reduce our damage taken as much as possible.
Dodge this.
Alright, so we are at 5. We'll be able to play Ornn next round. He'll be able to copy the equipment from in hand, so hopefully he'll be enough to just end the game. We will end up burning our attack token, but I think it's worth it to not take this extra damage. We want to have as much health as possible going into Aurelion Sol.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
There. Okay, I was worried they were going to recall.
Navori, formations. Remember our ancestors and fight for those who came before us.
Well, that is definitely annoying.
Sounds like we have a problem.
So yeah, we can't block anything else or we'll die, so we have to block here. That's not the best. Oh look, they actually use this. I think this is the first time I've actually seen them use that correctly. So, a bit annoying, but Irelia is probably one of the worst opponents to go up against, especially with Duplicate, and especially at this late in the game where they have the extra starting mana. Now yeah, we could have solved this if we had the Twin Shadows on Ornn, but we've seen so many of those just play champion, they hit the Nexus a million times. I feel like most people aren't that entertained by that anymore. So yeah, this is what they normally play.
Care for a taste of tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll let the one unit die. We want to start our Forge off.
See? This is progress.
I will die when I am ready.
You missed a step. Where they fall, freedom grows.
Fiora's the worst. Not Fiora, she's bad too.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, so we're not going to play anything else. We're going to try to kill Aurelia with their flawless duet.
Follow my lead.
See? This is progress. Dodge this.
Are you the one?
Alright, so we were at least able to get rid of one of them, but they still have another...
Fences.
Huh.
Together, stranger. A good death.
Yeah, sad.
Navori, formations.
Was hoping they would be pretty dumb and not use that.
Wanna arm wrestle? Go on, shake my
So I'm a little worried that they'll be able to then just immediately attack us next round, but again, we have to be careful with our Nexus health. It is round 5, though, so we can play our Ornn.
Now this is what good looks like.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey,
Alright, so at least we'll be able to attack.
here comes my motion.
Should be able to end the game right here. Alright, GG. Alright, this could be pretty nice, giving us a good amount of units. Yeah, should be good. So Aurelion Sol, he has power overwhelming, so he is one of the weaker powers. Unfortunately, we got a lot of units that had duplicate. So, gonna be at like half health. Let's see how we can do.
Naturally.
So we're gonna risk re-rolling 2 of our Ornns here. We want to only have 1 in our opening hand, so it'll get counted down. We know we will draw a champion with our Hero's Welcome. So we're just gonna count on that being Ornn. It is definitely a risk, but having a bunch of them competing for the discount is really gonna screw us over. Okay, there's 1. And of course, there's another one. So we're going to try to play Weaponsmith first.
Better get the forge going.
So we can go like this.
Progress. Upgrade. Nice. Yeah, I'm ready.
So we're going to attack like this. We don't want to get rid of our other units and have them die. Yeah, so we'll just go like this.
This is progress.
This will help us get a little bit of sustain. And have Ornn immediately level up. Oh, of course, we have 3 of them, so they're still competing.
Bow to your king once
Alright, so we're going to block with our unit with the most health since they have Overwhelm. I guess we could have used Quicksand there.
Don't mind if I do.
Not the best situation.
Kindle picked me. That's why Smith.
Yeah, we'll end the round here. So if we didn't have all of these Ornns competing, and of course even more, if we didn't have them all competing for the discount, we could be playing one this turn. Little unfortunate we're not able to do that.
This is glorious.
So the biggest issue here is that we're not going to have enough damage to kill their units, and their units have Overwhelm, so as soon as they attack, we're kind of going to get screwed over. We're probably going to have to save the Harrowing Return for next turn to try to reduce down their power. Guess we do also have Quicksand. Let's see if we queue this up. Will the Orc tell us what it is? Okay, sadly not. Potentially because of the doubling dice. Sometimes you can have a spell queued up and then see what it will actually summon. I think we'll probably summon a Weaponsmith. Alright, I guess we'll try for a Harrowing Return since we don't want to just waste mana. Well, that's not the best.
See? This is progress.
Get ready for a beatdown.
Don't mind if I do.
Hammer.
Alright, I guess we'll attack with these. The big issue, though, is that, yeah, they have regenerating, so it's not really going to do too much.
It's hot.
Iron, you and me, we'll rule the world. And I thought humans were stupid.
Now I pack a punch.
Alright, so if we did get the Shadow Totem, we probably would be able to win right here. I want to be a bit greedy, though, and, well, also wanted to put on a more interesting video. I felt like Shadow Totem would be too boring.
You wanted the God of the Forge, you got him.
So this probably won't do quite enough to end the game. Unless they give us the opportunity to attack, which I doubt they will.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Karma, this is gonna be fun.
Care for a taste of tomorrow?
This is hot, you know.
Alright, so probably the best block we could do, and yeah, sadly, not quite enough. Tried to be a little greedy with Ornn. Sadly, not going to work out for us. So, little sad we weren't able to come out with the win there. Yeah, with Ornn, unfortunately, you kind of just need to rely on as cheesy of builds as possible. So yeah, if we took the Shadow Totem, it definitely could have won the last 2 matches. Since we were able to play Ornn, he hit the Nexus, and if he hit the Nexus twice, he would have ended the game. Tried to put on a more entertaining video. Hopefully that did happen for you. Ornn is a lot of fun. I do like his playstyle. Definitely one of the weakest champions in the entire game, though, sadly. If you like that video, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.